I have no idea when this video is gonna go public due to the current war going on in Iran and the unknown reason that they're cutting off the internet for. However, I had this idea in my mind for a while and I decided to do it right now because what else am I gonna do, man? I can't have access to any new things, so I'm stuck with what I have from before. And lo and behold, Banana Studio has me covered again. You remember the Ultra Events mod? It has all these events and I thought of doing one of these as a whole video again. And this time, we're fiddling with gravity. It's this event right here that reverses gravity and won't go back on this trigger again, which I'm not gonna do this, so the entire video is gonna have reverse gravity, baby. It behaves weirdly though when V1 is on the ground, like the game is trying to push me upwards, but because I'm standing on the ground, I'm somehow not allowed to go up unless I jump or slide, which is very weird. But also coins also fly into the air, the same as this core eject, and also magnets. So putting all the traps and setups and shit is gonna be very difficult. Goodbye! But before we get into this video, guys, join my Discord server. Okay, that's it, enjoy the video. So let's see here, if the gravity is reversed, if I just... How do I know when to go down? Very interesting predicament I already found myself in. Okay, I somehow got it. Man, sliding is so difficult. Hey, Flesh Prison, my boy, my homie, you understand, right? There's a whole war going on. I don't have time for this. The blood and gore and everything goes up to the ceiling too. That's hilarious.
You are a worthless bitch-ass machine.
I got nothing to say to that for this one video because it's just reverse gravity. Is Minos even gonna go up in the air? Or is it just gonna be me? What if I just hang out in the air? What are you gonna do about it? You can uppercut up here, but you cannot do the die end or crush. Wait, you can do the crush on the ceiling? I completely forgot. Wherever he lands with the crush, the shockwave also happens there. Man, I can hit half of my coins only. I missed that because of the gravity. How did that not hit? I already can see and feel the effects of gravity being upside down. What? Whoa, what was that? What did you do? Put a replay on that. How many moves did he commit in that 1 second? That was crazy. I'm also surprised I hit that. Hey, what? Stop that! Dude, can you get hit with the uppercut more than once? I never noticed that until now. No. That's not getting up here this time. Wait, how do I even do the ultra ricochet? How does one ultra ricochet be on the ceiling? Well, that barely worked. Okay, if I set up the trap up here, you're gonna take it, right? You gotta come here, man. Up here is kinda chill. Okay, it took a couple damage. Did that even hit? Man, reverse gravity hits different. So I guess super heavy or heavy enemies cannot just stick to the ceiling. What about V2? How is V2 gonna cope? I just lightly touched it. Alright, V2. You're gonna come in here. You're gonna notice something's different. Wait, is he not able to start? Hey buddy, the music started and you're still not very hittable. I don't see your health bar. Let me turn off gravity real quick so you can start. Alright, now gravity is off again. How are you gonna behave? We are now both stuck on this ceiling. How does this feel, V2? He can't dash. He's completely immobile. So he just forgets his shift button whenever he's on the ceiling. That's very interesting to know. And he somehow laid on the ground on the ceiling. How does that make sense? Wait, what about we do a normal level that doesn't have ceilings? Hey, what if I do this? Goodbye! How do I make a Cerberus fly? Hey, can you come here for a sec? I assure you, the sand here is not at all hot. I'm thinking that if he gets off the platform, he just got fried instantly, never mind. Hey, wait a second, but Morrises are gonna be unaffected because, you know, they just fly by default. Whoa. What? What? Hey, you soldiers, say hello to God for me. Man, because some of the enemies are just endlessly flying, these didn't appear, so that means the enemies never die. They just endlessly wander into space. Wait. Oh shit. Man, can't quite aim when I'm constantly going in the air. Stop! Just let the coin aim for me, man. And even still, the coin is difficult to hit. Who? Bro. Hang on a second, I'm curious about something. If the Sisyphean insurrection jumps, is the same deal gonna happen to him? Just jump once, go... Okay, what? Is he really that fast for even reverse gravity to not work on him? But in that case, get out of here. You ruined some funny bit that was supposed to happen. Hey buddy, what's good? I'm coming up there. I'm gonna have a closer look at you. This is just a way better way of rocket riding, you know? Oh, I'm on his neck. I am now inside the snake. Never mind. But anyways, I always wanted to see this guy up close.
A few moments later.
Hey, how much harder is P2 without gravity? Well, first off, the navigation is already kinda yucky. How am I gonna survive this room? I mean, pretty easily. That was the wrong weapon. I was gonna say pretty easily because I can avoid half of the shockwaves and attacks. Yeah, this is completely fine. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, that was good. How were you doing that, bro? These guys are lame. These flying enemies, nothing happens to them. They're unaffected. Why is it not proceeding? Oh, right. Wait, let me do a split shot. Okay, I got one. We're gonna go to the next level soon enough, man. Just give me a sec. Okay, finally! Maybe sending enemies to the stratosphere is not such a good idea. Like, okay, that's a good spot that guy is at right now. You know, this makes it hella challenging too, because you're not only fighting the enemies, you're also fighting the reverse current of gravity going on. But this is also not unpleasant. Hey, what? Man, this guy's smart. This guy, when he gets stuck on the ceiling, he just gets himself out. Other enemies just cannot do this. I don't want to jump here. Okay, wait, hold on, wait. Okay, do not jump. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hate how the ceiling here is also volatile. This guy was once again hanging over here. Oh god dang it, I hit the ceiling. I've only had struggles with this room when the gravity is reversed. I thought that guy was alive because he was in the air. This room is more of a problem when the gravity is reversed. Well, at least you know one thing in this room is gonna be easier, and that is dealing with the ferryman. Just make him jump. And he's just stuck. Hey, is that guy also stuck? How the hell did that happen? What? Who else? Oh, the ferryman, right. I completely forgot about this guy too. Hey, wait a second, where did the... Oh, that guy's also flying. Reverse gravity takes yet another victim. Wait, a Cerberus did get affected? So my theory was correct. If a heavy enemy just does get off a ledge, somehow they do get affected by gravity. I mean, that's common knowledge, obviously. It shouldn't have been a surprise that it worked. I wonder how easy Flesh Panopticon is. Those projectiles, they ain't even nothing. That's completely okay. Oh god. Yo, I discovered something. Because the ceiling here has curves, if I jump like that, I go the other way. You know, this guy is actually a threat. Because when you fight this guy, the moves that this guy has, by default, his gravity is also off. He literally just goes up in the air at his own will. That was actually not difficult because I did try to stay on the ground and no gravity didn't really have a lot of effect. But Minos Prime though, I actually tried to be on the ceiling and that shit went horribly wrong. So there we have it, ULTRAKILL But reverse gravity. It's funnier than I thought, however it's also more problematic than I expected. Sending bosses up in the air though is very funny. Hello, can you get me? Damn, missed by that much, man. Well, anyways, if you got this far in this video, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, or maybe even comment or subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. And I shall see you in the next video. Take care.